Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. And today we got a couple of things here to unbox, and it's nothing crazy. I got a new PC case. It is the MSI MPG Velox 100R. It's a pretty dope case. I like it a lot better than my other one, and it's all blacked out, so that's cool. And then we also got an all black MSI AIO. It is the P240, 240 millimeter AIO, and it's also all blacked out, no RGB. So let's go ahead and get started on this stuff, shall we? Hopefully, I got a good camera angle. Looks like I do, but never know. Bunch of giant bubble pillow wrap stuff. So this is obviously the AIO. So lighting might be a little difficult, but this is it. It's all blacked out, as you see, a little bit of silver. Other than that, all black. So we'll go ahead and get this opened up. There we go. Had to stab the box a little bit. There. Jesus. All right, so I really like this AIO. It just looks so good. Only downside to it is I know the other AIOs that MSI sells, not this series in particular, but the 240Rs, they have had issues with clogging and just debris in the pump. So hopefully this series does not have the same issue. And the other thing that I have an issue with is the fact that it still uses the crappy... How do I open this thing? Oh, right there. It still uses the crappy mounting mechanism for AM4, which I am still on. And I hate it. I don't know anyone that likes it. So what we got in the box, we got our user manual. We got a thing for a reward program and whatever this thing is. I don't know. Anyways, let's get all this stuff unboxed. Double check the camera, make sure everything is lined up. So these are the fans. They got a little weight to them. So these are the fans, all blacked out, no RGB whatsoever. And then in this, this is the AIO itself. And the pump is actually in the radiator. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'll take the plastic off. It'll be easier to see. But yeah, so as you can see right there, the pump is built into the rad itself. So that is nice. And then let me get this. So this is the block. So as you can see, it's got a silver MSI Dragon logo on it. Other than that, it's all blacked out. And I think it's going to look absolutely sick in my new case. That little extra silver is going to look good. So that's that. And we have the mounting hardware. I believe this is LGA 1700. Yes, it is. So we got our LGA 1700 bracket right here. And the screws are in there as well. And here is the rest of our mounting hardware. So in this, we have the AM4 bracket and the mounting bracket for, or the other part of the mounting bracket for LGA 1700. And then we also have a fan splitter and a very small, like half-gram tube of thermal paste, but that's just some stock weird off-brand thermal paste. I have some better stuff in my end table. So that is that for the AIO. We'll just leave that stuff in there. Put that on top of there and set that aside. All right, now for the case. This is actually upside down, and this is a massive box. So let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. What the hell? Why was there a loose screw in here? That's weird. Anyways, let's get her out of the box. Maybe. It doesn't want to come out. It does not want to come out. All right, we'll just pull it out this way then. How will it slide out? Yep. And yes, I'm recording all this stuff on my bed because I don't really have anywhere else to do it right now. So we got some nice packing foam. I believe the case is upside down. No, it's on its side. So let's get this wrap off. There was probably an easier way to do this, but oh well. All right, so there she is, ladies and gents. It's ever so slightly bigger than my current case. Not a lot bigger. It's a little bit wider. So in here we have all the hardware and accessories, and it's got a RGB strip right here. So that's pretty cool. And then we obviously have a basement here for our power supply. And it comes with 4 fans included. I know it's hard to see, but it does come with 4 fans, 3 in the front, 1 in the rear. And the side panel does slide off. Whoops, I thought that was going to fall over. So if you want to take it off to make it easier to put your stuff in there, you can. And let me get this back on. I always have a hard time with these. There we go. All right, so it does have some grommets here at the bottom for your cable management, and then also 2 here on the side. And it supports up to, I believe, EATX boards, user manual. You could put 2 120 fans here on the side, or you can mount a 240 rad, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to mount my rad to the side there. I know it's really hard to see. And it looks like the back fan supports only 120 mil. So keep that in mind. And then, this wire's in the way. So there's that. What is this on the front? Oh, it's just a piece of plastic. Piece of the wrap. So on the front here, we got a nice MSI Dragon logo, which I kind of like. It's got texture to it. And then at the bottom, it just says MPG. And then it's got a dust filter on the top, and I believe on the bottom as well. The top supports a 360 rad. And then on the back here is some ventilation for your fans or AIO that you can put on the side here. Again, I know you can't really see it. I'll tilt it a little bit or something. Hopefully you guys can kind of see it. There we go. So it's got ventilation there. And we'll take the back panel off so you guys can see that. It does have captive thumb screws, so that's nice. Those are always nice to have. So in the back here, hopefully you can see. Okay, yeah, you guys can see it a lot better. So we got some mounting here. We got some Velcro straps for mounting. It does come with a built-in fan slash RGB controller. Trying to get this one plugged back in. It's not like in there all the way. Okay. And so yeah, it does come with a fan slash RGB header built in, or a controller built in. And there's some extra holes here. You could probably use these for cable management too. Actually, they might have put these here for the fans. Now that I'm thinking about the fan cables, that might be it. And then on the back here, we have two mounting spots for SSDs. These two right here. So pretty much what you do is you just push up and it comes off. You can mount it. Oops, Jesus. You can mount a 2.5-inch drive here, or if you have an RGB hub or fan controller, you can also mount those to this. So that is really good, and there's two of those. And to put it back on, it's as simple as putting it on and pushing it down. Actually, I put it on upside down. Let me take care of that. Jesus, I am on one this morning. This is crazy. All right, there we go. And you just push down. Takes a little bit of force, but all good. And then the drive cage down here does come out, I believe. There should be screws underneath. And you just take those out. Yeah, I could feel the screws. Okay, so there's two screws on the bottom. You take those out and you can remove the drive cage, which there's some hardware in here. Let's get that out while we are at this point. So yeah, here's all your screws and stuff that you will need. Probably the standoffs in here as well for the motherboard and things like that. You get actually a good amount of zip ties. I mean, not a crap ton, but you get like, what was that, like 5 or 6? Anyways, you get some zip ties, you get your mounting hardware. I don't see the standoffs in there, so they might be in the other one. You get some replacement screws. Some good stuff in there. So that's that, and we'll open up this other accessory box and see what's in there, because I can't remember. We're gonna go ahead and put the side panel back on. So we'll just leave that there. Oh, I forgot to show you the top of the AIO. So let's do that. So at the top here, you got your LED switch for the case fans and the LED strip on the side. Below that, you have a USB-C input. Then below that, you have two USB 2 headers. They might be 3. I'm not sure. 2 USB, microphone jack, headphone jack, LEDs for your hard drive and power, reset switch, and power switch all the way at the bottom there. So that's that. Let's get this box opened. Oh, this is our vertical mount. Okay, so this case does come with a vertical mount, so if you're into that. Okay, so here's our standoffs and stuff too. So that's kind of weird. I don't know why they put the standoffs in with the vertical mount. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. They should have been in the hardware bag. Anyways, so you get your mounting screws for this, and you get your standoffs. Actually, no, those are the mounting screws for the motherboard. Okay, so you get your motherboard screws and standoffs in here. And yeah, so you got your mounting bracket. You can throw that in there and have it looking like mine. I'm actually probably not going to use this. I'm probably just going to put it in there horizontally like normal. I have a kitty cat over here. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, it's a nice case. I really like it. I think it's going to look good. And I can't wait to get all my stuff into it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't anything crazy. And I know the lighting isn't the greatest. I tried. I am sorry for that. But yeah, if you did like the video, don't forget to drop a like. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And that's about it. So this is Anubis Tech and Games, and I'll catch you on the next one.